paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 21st-ranked team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Almost. Just missed it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. Brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd down play from the gun. On the run, still looking. And he gets it. It'll be a first down. And the Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick handoff.
And after that run,
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Monarchs line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. So Indiana's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. When you look in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner out there, David, because this receiver is a difference maker.
No, and this isn't a great secondary, but they're going to have to play a great game. And this challenge is big because he's a superstar. So let's make sure we don't give up the big plays, maybe play a little bit deeper than normal, sometimes get a little bit physical. This secondary has a tremendous challenge on their hands.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Makes the grab, it's Morris. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Hoosiers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the back. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it all right. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana! They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that. Notice he stopped at the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Gonna run it. It's James. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Here's a heat. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that first down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Hunt is on its way. Hunt will bounce out of bounds. Spotted at the 25. Now this offense is back on the field. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He'll do it himself. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. All right, guys, let's talk a little Indiana. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely, figuring out who you are.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
They'll try to get the edge on the left. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the big fella. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got an open man. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat them by double digits? It's what happened today, and the rest of college football should take notice. All that speculation all week. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Monarchs decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Return's going to get it up. Midfield, he'll be down at the 49-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Spins away from the defender. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Using his legs, it's Hemby. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. The Hoosiers will line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. The inside handoff. He's in open space downfield. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Fires one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep catch. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Stands in and takes the hit. Brings it in down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. Gives it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Pocket breaking down. Now improvising. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And it slips just inside that right upright. This is now a 7-point game. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A strike downfield. Oh, he's got some space. The 10. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll try the run. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Monarchs headed quickly to the line. Off play action on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. The sure hands, it's Thomas. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Monarchs will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Secures it at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. He's got him. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Wants to fire on second down. Makes the grab, it's Morris. The quick feet, the acceleration, the vision, and he works his way to the 44. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. Caught near the sticks. It's Hemby. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Finds his tight end. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
The Monarchs will kick it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's Cooper. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on second down. Second down going up. Using his legs. It's Hemby. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. They try to pop a run on the draw. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes! Big pickup on the ground here and keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've started a pretty good drive. This will be the 7th play, but they need to convert 3rd and 5. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Under fire. And into the end zone. Ball is loose.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways, and with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. And the Monarchs racing to the line in a hurry up.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now, this Hoosier defense had a complete 180. They went from 101st in points allowed to 6th in just 1 year's time, thanks to new scheme, new staff, new players. David, how rare is a turnaround like this?
It's extremely rare, but the system was good because the coach came with them, right? They brought a bunch of guys from JMU, and Kamara, having a guy that was top 5 in the Big Ten in sacks right away, that they played the run, they were physical, they played hard, they played beyond expectations. Looking forward to this season now.
Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Breaks into the open. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and is going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, better look out. Touchdown, Indiana! And the stomping has commenced.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted it.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Purdue delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Big Ten. Trust me when I say the party is on in West Lafayette. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. Back to pass on second down. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Got a man, it's Butler. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they had made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Well, this defense has a 3-possession lead at this point. You're seeing how dominant they are up front. They've done such a good job recruiting D-linemen, linebackers, guys that can blitz. They've got speed. They've found guys in the portal. They've recruited guys out of high school, and they are just eating right now.
And the Monarchs will send out the punt unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the third quarter comes to a close. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down, we'll open up the final period. He'll keep it himself. Got the first down and more. Turning it on. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8.
And man, nobody home on defense. We've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Quickly to the tight end. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Catch in the middle, it's Morris. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Toss to the outside. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's Cooper. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. The sweet feet buy a little time. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocked that one right down the middle. So that drive covered just 44 yards. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Now the play fake. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And man, is that a just indictment of the day? Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
And the Monarchs will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Catch in the middle, it's Morris. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Quarterback keeps it.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. I know this is disappointing, but plenty of teams have suffered early losses and come back to have great seasons. I mean, think of 1983 Miami, one of the great teams of all time. Blown out in the opener, won the national championship.
Well, some of us weren't alive. Everybody probably playing this game wasn't alive with that comment. But yeah, great example, Reese. But listen, your season isn't over. Things still down the road for you to look forward to, still improve on, can still have all of your dreams out in front of you. But, you know, 83, Jesse, I know you were playing college football then, but share.
I think I had just learned how to walk. And it's funny, guys, you know, just like that 83 team, this team that lost here today, they are also very talented. They just got to take care, fixing up and cleaning up some of these mistakes. But no doubt, lots to play for moving forward. Can't wait to see what happens next week.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.